Oh, hello, my sweet. So won't you come with me? There's oh so much to show in this grimdark distillery. So if you like bullshit or want some hobby tips, this nightmare priest nigh unbinary herald magnificent welcomes you. Hello, my sweets. Yeah, I was just kind of spacing out there for a minute, looking at how absolutely nightmarish my feet look. So I got to make sure to keep those tucked away down under there. That's that. That's not a pitch. That's more of a really horrifying self-recollection. Um, how are we gonna? This seems it's because it's too fucking tall. Okay, it's been a bit. It's been a bit. So yeah, if anyone is watching currently, good morning. Hello. I'm feeling pretty good this morning. Some things, other things not so much, but got a lot of shit done. Recently, mailed off a batch of commissions, which is great. So I've got some space, both physically and mentally, which is quite nice. And that has also pretty much led me to working on the next phase of the Wires Trench Crusade commission, which I'm pretty stoked about. It's been very fun, kind of putting together the rest of the warband that's gonna kind of accompany the giant communicant that that I made. I've got a couple of I mean all of them I'm really excited about. And there's different things that we're gonna have to do for each of them. So I don't think anyone's here right now. So I'm gonna be real. If anyone's at Adepticon, I'm assuming you're fucking asleep, and I don't blame ya. Unless you're coming back, early, and you're just like, man, maybe you like help me wake up slowly. In which case, I can. So yeah, I'll go ahead and for anyone who is watching this now, or if anyone who's coming back later, I'll go ahead and just pretend like there's somebody here right now. I'm tired. I'm there with you. I'm not at Adepticon, but if you're not at Adepticon either, that means that you and I are on the same level. If you're also tired, don't look at those feet. I'm not keeping out of the frame. So help me God. Yeah, sleepy. I think we're gonna go ahead and stop the wintergreen. No more wintergreen breaks. I think I'm just tired of vaping. So that's a thing that I think we're gonna be doing. But that doesn't really affect this. It's more of like, oh hey, healthy life choices. Let's see. The thing that I was going to say that I was waiting on is Ben from Goonhammer got back to me, and this was a couple days ago, so it should be this weekend, which is now. I don't know where people. Does the weekend start on Friday? Does it start on Saturday? I would think it starts on Saturday. Well, technically, I don't know. I think the freaking weekend, baby, is Friday after work, or Friday after any obligation that you have. That's when the weekend starts. Or, I guess whatever, maybe you've got fucking more than one day off consistently. Or if you only got one day off, then it's technically you got like a half weekend in between there. Everybody's got different schedules. The weekends are just a concept. I'm just going to throw that out there. But at the same time, Saturday and Sunday are like the weekend, as opposed to weekdays, weekends. It's all made up word bullshit anyway. Anywho, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about these guys. I've been working on the flamethrower. That one's something that. Possum, hi Possum. Hello, my sweet. Hello, princess. Has the package arrived? Hopefully, if not, you're. Truth be told, so I mailed both packages out, which was quite funny because like one of them was not a small package. It wasn't, not yet. No, Well, soon. It should be getting there soon. But yeah, one of them was the package that the wire stuff was in. Literally, there was only one package or one box that the board would fit in. Oh, no, you're good. No. I mean, hey, I said, oh, yeah, I should have your guys' stuff in the mail, like, in the next day or two, like 2 weeks ago. So the world's crazy. It takes time. Everything takes time. I appreciate it whenever you get around to it. With that said, another thing, I am going to go to the post office probably this weekend. A couple people have reached out about getting some EPs, so which is wild. I can't stress enough. This is based on also just the last time that I was like, hey, I think I'm going to sell these. I think we're going to sell these was when we were a band and we were just the two, just not really approachable guys at the bar that, yeah, we were not salesmen. We were not salesmen, not good salesmen at all. You pretty much had to be like, I want to buy an album from you, please. And we would be like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks, man. There was no salesmanship on our end. It was just, if you want it, you can get it. If you want it, you can get it. They didn't take our bets. But shit, what was I gonna say? But yeah, no worries at all. I'm just excited. I'm very excited, and I'm also very, very, very excited for you to get your piece, to see what you think about it. I'm hoping that it should be safe. It's double boxed. I'm a double box kind of guy. I like to double box things because I like to make sure that nothing can happen. And pretty much you kind of want to cushion things nice and like a little baby egg. And then you make a slightly bigger, you get cocoon things. You cocoon things, and that's how you mail them. Life's a cocoon, Yeah, so I mowed yesterday. I'm pretty fucking tired. Like, my whole body is just kind of tired. I have not mowed since last year. Also, you shave my face. It just feels like it's just so fucking long. And again, put that box in another box. Exactly. Put that box in another box. And then in the case of the wires, this was not intentional, but there was only one box big enough to put the display board in. And it just happened to also be big enough to put the other two boxes. So those boxes were technically a box in a box with another box in a box and a board in a big box. Emperor's New Groove? Maybe? Xfinity. Quit telling me about my internet. Is that where that's from? Emperor's New Groove? Box and box and then smash it with a hammer. So yes, that's from Emperor's New Groove. That sounds very familiar. Put that box in a box and put that box in another box and then smash it with a hammer. Yeah, that's definitely Emperor's New Groove. Good call. Yeah. So I'm trying to think. What do I want to talk about? What do I want to show? I've just been doing commissions this week. I don't think I've got this chair. This boy, you see this? There's a chair right here, a whole chair. That's a nice chair. The boy's laying in the floor on the rug. He says, I don't need no chair. I'm a hard-working man. I like to get down in the dirt, get the work on my hands. Dirt. So I have not made much progress since we last spoke on the Scarecrow Lord, just because I've been working on trying to... yes, we were talking about the new Core Squad history generator. That does sound cool, and I am interested. See, that's the problem, is like, man, every time you guys are like, hey, here's a new game, and we know you'll love it. Like, I said this like a decade ago, It's just like if no more games that I like ever come out, I'll still die before I get done with all the shit that I want to do and all the stories I want to tell, because there's just so many good games already. Oh, okay, Xfinity, I get it. Leave me alone. Quit telling me about my bills. We took your payment. Thanks. I know. Anywho. Well, now I got all distracted. We gotta keep my phone. We gotta figure out how to get this live stream completely detached from the internet. No distractions. I realized, yeah. No, but that does sound cool. Like the Quar War. I mean, if you are just like, it's World War One, like, you know, influence, I'm like, oh, that's fun. And then if you're like, and Muppets. I don't think that they're Muppets, but I can't unsee them as Muppets. That's all I see is just Muppet War. And I think that's Muppets War, Puppets War. Is that a company? I don't know. Man, the idea now of like Muppets fighting each other gets me really pumped. Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna get back to the Scarecrow Lord at some point in time. We did decide to go ahead and switch its legs, which I don't think I have shown those. They are anteater people. Yeah, they're anteater people. I just see Muppets, man. But everything's a Muppet when you got these janky old wizard eyes. And it's just Muppets, Muppets, Muppets in your face all the time. Yeah. Excuse me. I did not mean to burp. It's the coffee. I have finished already. So, want some Quar STLs? Oh! Yeah! I would love some. I don't know. I think the leggies are not tall enough. Need to be a little bit taller. That's about where we're hoping for. Anywho. So yeah, when I realized that 6 legs is maybe too many legs to try to put on, 50 millimeter. That's a lot of legs. It's very busy. Not only that, but from mold stand, like there's just a lot of reasons. Why I was just like, okay, I don't know if I think that's really the best way to go about it. And then I just was just like, oh shit, I just kind of in my head saw, what if it just had 2 like feline goat-esque legs, sitting pretty. And I was just like, there we go, that's it. Jesus. Multiple Jesus poses. the trio of Jesus poses all at the same time. You gotta have 6 arms for that. And then sit pretty. And that's a Scarecrow Lord. Which I've also been working on the lore kind of stuff. And I'm really kind of torn between if it's Black Grail or if it's from the court of the seven-headed serpent. At least in my head. Just because there's a couple different little concepts that I've been playing around with that are pretty influenced by I guess current events and other, giant pieces of shit that exist today. So there's that. Eat them, my sweets. That's what I wished for my birthday. I never told anyone because I was afraid it wouldn't come true. Oh my god, my little body is so sore. I'm not vaping, I promise. I don't even have one. Well, I mean, I have one in the trash, but it's fucking burnt to shit. And it's straight up like you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna die. This is gonna kill me. So my little hips are just so sore. It's just all the twerking, and dancing all the time. What the fuck am I doing? I think I was just walking and stretching because my body's sore as hell because I'm mowed. Okay. Yeah, I drank my coffee. I don't have vape. I guess I can show you guys these models. And I would love some Quar STLs. That sounds great. That sounds great. Thank you, my sweet, sweet possum. What in the absolute fuck? Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just start showing these. There's not too much to show, and then I guess I might start working on them. But again, that can be pretty unentertaining. But if you're wanting something kind of chill this morning, maybe that's what you want. Who's to say? Let's drop it like it's hot. It would help if we adjusted the right one. Actually, yeah, no. Let's keep that there. I don't think I want the camera in the shot. That's better. Sorry, my sweets. It's one of those mornings, you know what I mean? So anywho, I guess the one that's like got the most shit done so far is probably this. Flamethrower. Pretty pleased with it. Yeah, it's sick as fuck. Looks pretty fucking real. I'm just gonna throw that out there because it's fucking physically made of metal. Shit. Here's something that we can try to get. There we go. Yeah. All right. I'll be able to remember anything like okay. Yeah, no worries, Possum. Thank you. All right, Possum. Can you guess where did that cone for the barrel come from? I bet you can. I bet you know. Mainly because there's a sweet kitty at my house and I have to give him off. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, that's no worries. That's I can't stress enough. There are very few things that would have to happen that I would not accept. Oh yeah, but my cat was just being so cute. He was just so sweet, and I just stop and give him kisses. That I would be like, I don't understand that. Like unless it's like a life or death kind of situation here. Like I get home, I'm like, where are my kids? I gotta kiss on those babies. I gotta lay down so they can crawl all over me like a blanket, and then I just seep into the bed. He's not even my cat. Oh, that's great. And I get that. I've met a few cats like that I'm like, I just love that cat. Good cat. We're just watching him for a few weeks. Oh no. Those are the worst. When you find a little homie. But at the same time, distance makes the heart grow fun. I need to shave my face so fucking bad. I can feel my mustache growing into my mouth. I hate it. I'm just like very aware of it right now. But yeah, the flamethrower I'm pretty happy with. Man, I don't want a vape, but it's the physical, the repetitive motion. That's it. I just got to find something else. I brought my other guitars down here. That way, whenever I'm like, man, I kind of wish I had some nicotine, I could be like, well, let's figure out something else. Punt gun. So essentially, I've got two different versions that I've been working on. Both of them slowly kind of replacing every bit of the pieces that I used to kind of like base them. I'm down. I pretty much barrel. This is styrene. This is styrene underneath, but then I ended up sculpting on top of it just to try to smooth it out. And I realized, man, that's probably taking a little bit more time. He got the snip and has to wait until the testosterone scent goes away before he can go back home and see if he can integrate with the other kitty he lives with. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I'm very excited that you've got a little kitty friend to hang out with. That's so fun. So he's hanging out at your place? Uh, that's so cool. Yeah. There's a sweet kitty at my house. I have to give him love. Man, okay, yeah. I didn't fully understand the situation right now. Possum, you got a good gig right now. But he cuddled with me all last night. Man, that's a good gig. So like a short-term kitty baby, like, yeah, that's great. How long have for a few weeks? So is he like? Did they already know you? I'm wondering how the integration was. He cuddled with me all last night. The integration of this kitty into your home unit. Oh no, shit. Okay, you couldn't see my awful nightmare feet, could you? I hope not. You would think that again, this is I think actually we cover this in fresh meat. But I think we cover that extensively. I don't know if John kept it. I don't know if John. There's a lot of crazy shit that I didn't know I was being recorded, and I'm just yapping as one does. While we're over there, because he's like trying to get everything set up and whatnot. So the amount of crazy stuff that I just kind of said. Who knows? Who knows what he's going to put in there? I'm excited to see it though. I'm excited to see that fresh meat. But we were talking. Well, I guess at his home he was getting into it with the other cat, but we don't have any other cats, so he's chill. He just wants lots of attention. That's so great, man. Possum, that's a win-win right there. The only downside is now you're gonna be sad when he leaves, but then maybe you'll get a kitty. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe one will just show up and you'll be like, I guess he lives here now. Sometimes they do that. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. That's, I mean, it's kind of like being an uncle. You're like a part-time uncle right now. Or maybe you're just a full-time uncle with the cat. I don't know. It's different though. Like I say, my nephew never stays at our house. Uh, but if they, yeah, none of the other cats could stay at our house. It's a different situation. We got different situations. I can't have any more cats stay at my house. That would not be entertaining. I'm Leo's favorite unk. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I think I am also my nephew's favorite uncle. I think I'm his only uncle. I think. Maybe. Oh, wait, this is not when I go sleep in my room. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what Margot's got a whole process before she gets in the tower to go to sleep. At the foot of our bed, in front of the window, there is a tower that used to be. When I lived at home, I had a cat. We had a cat named Allie, and she had kittens, and one of the kittens' name was Kelly. And this is the tower that used to belong to Kelly, but whenever she passed, my mom gave it to me, and for our babies. And Margot loves it, and it's the tower since she got it. It's the tower that Margot has slept in every single night since we got the tower for like, I don't know, like 9 years, 8 years at least. But yeah, she's got a whole little process of she goes through, makes sure everyone she checks on everybody. She's like, go to bed. She'll yell at you, and I'll bite you if you don't go to sleep. And then she crawls up the tower. But it involves a lot of screaming in the dark, and demanding you go to sleep or give her attention and then go to sleep. Give me some pets. Now go to sleep. Cats are wild, man. Kitties are crazy. That's just how they be sometimes. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited on the as far as little punt guns. So the thing about punt gun is they're like 10 feet long. So like you shave the barrel off, that's gonna make it like 5. I can't imagine trying to run around in the trenches with a 5-foot long gun. but a 10-foot long one is just not going to happen. The decision to cut the punt gun was pretty easy. But we're going to add banding around it. We're going to pretty much, I think the next ones that I'm going to be doing are probably going to be entirely just sculpted. But I wanted to make a couple to figure out the concept, the idea, before I go into entirely just scratch. So, but based off actual punt guns, what they look like, essentially it's just a giant fucking 12 gauge, or not. Let me rephrase that. Not a giant 12 gauge. It's just a giant shotgun, just absolutely crazy huge. So like a 12 gauge shell's like that big. A punt gun shell's like this big, about that thick. It's a huge fucking shotgun shell. I saved a picture. But yeah. So as far as, yeah, here you go. There's a punt gun shell. That's a 12 gauge shotgun shell. That's a pretty decent sized shell. There we go. Yeah, and then there's a comparison of the actual caliber to give you an idea. So yeah, punt guns were, historically, pretty much illegal in every country by like 1865. So from modern days history, yeah, no, we never used punt guns in World War One. But they were used for industrial waterfowl harvesting. It was marketed as the gun that could kill 50 to 100 birds in one trigger, and it wasn't a fucking like maybe no like the level of just absolute like ecosystem collapse that you can do with one of those things is just insane. So yeah, that's why pretty much they were illegal in every single country before 1900, like half a century before World War One. So that's really why they weren't used in World War One. And again, they're hooked to boats. Shit, someone probably used one for something, but it would be insanely impractical. And again, I stand very firm that if you're in a trench with it, the option is to saw it off. Because it's 10 feet long. Just crazy. Crazy big shotgun. But, pretty cool. Yeah, the one that's actually from Factory Fortress. I don't know where it is. But I ended up selling that one off, and I realized, shit, fuck this. I'm just gonna make my own. I do have that on live. Yeah. So, yeah. But anywho, got 2 punt guns. I'm working on those. Flamethrower. And then a bunch of stigmatic nuns. Got the bases picked out for those. So I'm excited to get to them. And maybe we'll zoom out a little bit. That way we can see what the hell Eli's talking about. But yeah, these are unmade. And then this is the Dark Elf from Silver Tower. I don't remember his name. No way I would. These are both the Acolytes from Silver Tower. I'm going to use those as the basis conversions for the two people that are equipped with punt guns. One's a castigator. The other is just a trench pilgrim with the strength. Is it zealot strength? Yeah. And then we've got our war priest, and then another trench pilgrim with a shotgun, trench shield. Both of these have trench shields. And this one also has bayonets. So I've got to make a shotgun, which I think we're going to be using tubes. But as far as right now, what are we going to work on right now? kind of feel like sculpting. I don't know. Any requests, Possum? Is there anything you would like? Or if you're not feeling like watching me do anything, I can just talk. I'm fine with that too. Again, kind of waking up. Sleepy. Need nicotine. I don't want it. But we're almost through with it. I don't know. I know I need to do these feet. Not my feet. These feet. And I'm probably going to be using these. These are from Blood Bowl. But the Pro Elf or Elven Union. You okay? Just kind of wheezed. You're in my pocket. So whatever you want to do, homie. You're in my pocket. I'm in Possum's pocket. I'm in the pocket of Big Possum. All the possums. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that I can do something that will be entertaining to listen to if you're not physically watching. But a lot of people just like listening, just kind of rambling in the background. And I kind of get that, as I'm someone who's just like, man, I wish there was a little background noise here. But I don't know. Let's work on feet. We need to swap out the feet for these 3. I know we need to do it, so let's do it. Pocket, pocket, who's got a pocket? Button, button, who's got the button? Yeah, there we go. My hair looks crazy. It's about time for a cut. If and I don't say so myself. If and I don't say so myself. Alright, let's look at these legs. What are we going to do? Yeah, I think these are what we're going to use. The angle is good. That's like pretty much just a straight 90. So we don't have to worry about switching if we want a straight drop down. However, if we're trying to match the other leg without replacing it, we would need to keep that in mind. Which that actually does look very similar, which kind of makes sense. I would think that when they do these, I'd say there probably is a ratio in which they will probably say, you know, hey, this is acceptable to bend to. So I kind of do think that we are going to find some pretty matching angles, bends, just to keep the sprue moldable. I'd say that there will be pretty similar ones. That is hard to say. It's not exactly the same. Slightly inverted. But that would work for that one, that's for sure. And this would work for her. it's a pretty tight bend. Hair keeps poking my face. Sorry, gonna get. Okay, here we go. This one. You. I pick you. And I'm also going to go ahead and say that I think that that is probably pretty right about there. Yeah. It's almost like I remember what I'm doing. I think it's supposed to start raining soon. It smells like rain outside. I can't smell it right now, just so you all know. But when I went out earlier, I definitely thought, man. Which, yeah, I'm aware. It's early in the morning. Like, man, what are you doing going outside? It's a crazy person. So we thought that it was going to frost last night, so we brought the Japanese maple into the garage. Because I didn't want it to get frostbite. But it's doing good. So, and then yeah, I brought it out of the garage just because Kelly could not get to her car if I did not. So, it's taking up the rooms. It's gonna be 83 here today. Yeah. Yesterday the high was 81, I think. I was like, why are my arms? I was like, oh, because probably I just lay my arm down in a bunch of bits all the time. So how do we want to remove this? Probably like that. But not firmly. Slowly. Very slowly. Because we don't want to cut through the plastic and into our hand. I don't want stitches. I don't want them. I don't want them. Yeah, we're going to get that face off there. Because I don't see them having clown faces. But I do like the shape, kind of aesthetic of these legs. The armor for the Pro Elf team. Or Elven Union, or whatever they're called. You know, modern Blur Bowl. Now the question is, do we go full? We just, no, I don't think that would be. Is one of these the other leg? I don't think so. That one, no. And I like that bend. So I think I'm going to not do that because I want to keep that bend. We're not going to go with the full replacement. We're going to cut it right at the kneecap. Sorry, I'll get back over here. We're just going to drop it back down in there. Okay, so right here. Yeah, hey. There we go. Sorry, my sweets. It's almost like I'm a little bit out of touch here. And tired. Where'd you go? 1, 2, 3. And then this one. So, we're going to want to try to, I want to try to preserve that kind of pose. I like the way that he's kind of like crouched down like this. So if we cut the leg there, it's going to drop. Yeah. And that's fine because I'm going to go pick that up. Ooh boy, it's great. Wow. Easy it is to find shit now. Just kidding. It's still difficult no matter how clean I make this because the fucking floor is gray. Hey, found it. '83 degrees. Yeah. One leg. We're going to go right about there. Yeah, we're not taking the kneecap, we're taking right below it. We're going to go ahead and pin it. Shit. You know we pinned almost everything. I'll go ahead and show you. You know, hey, why don't I work where you guys can see me? It's almost like I need to bring the tape back. I need to get the tape, don't I? Damn. Thought we were past the tape. I was through with the tape, but the tape ain't through with me. As they say. Sent a picture in Discord. Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at that kitty. I love it. No, that's great. That's a great kitty. Love that. That's a good baby, all right. Man, cats are so good. Just good little fluffy people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so let's take. Here we go. Now, that's a good looking young man. Little fluffy person. Anytime I tried to write stuff down, he would come lay on all stuff. Oh man, that's Oliver. Oliver does that. The old buckwheat special. He says, "Oh, hey Dad, you trying to work over here?" Uh-oh. I guess I weighed my whole big old ass right in the middle of your book. I guess you'll have to do something about it now. I'm like, Oliver, come on, man. It's like, give me attention. Do it. I'm like a burglar. Man, yeah, I can see how this turns into some like weird ASMR on a reg. Like now that I'm kind of like thinking about it, it's like, yeah, that actually kind of tracks. That tracks pretty hard. Fuck. Ooh, I called it. Ba-da-bow. Ba-da-bow. We're kind of waking up now. Let's get a little wild. Time to get wild. That looks good from a proportionate scale. I'm thinking that looks about where the kneecap should be. We're going to fix the... There we go. That's better. We'll fix that. I'm thinking. Stepping on the back foot. Yep. Stepping on the back foot. Boop-a-doop-a-doop, boop. So we need, that one is more tilted. This seems pretty straight down. I think that's a good. I think that would be good. I think that's a good. I think that would be good. Where'd you go? This is the left leg. What? No. No, it's a right leg. No, it's a left leg. Yeah. Yeah, okay. And now we're done with that foot. And what can I use? This one. New foot. New man. New name. New man. Rigby. Sorry, trash boat. Trash boat. Yeah, there we go. Get that little snip. Now the question is, do we go all the way through? I think that might be excessive, personally. I don't think there would be any reason. I think it would just make the chance higher of like blowing out right in the middle where I want that to be nice and thin. So, not gonna do that. $8.51. That's good. We need to make a little dig here kind of spot. Let's try to set that as opposed to just letting Jesus take the wheel. That's how we end up getting some stitches. I don't want any. Don't want none. Okay. All right. Give me a core squad name. The example they give is 7th Mud Fidos. Mud Fidos. Fido is a dog creature. Okay. How about the third trash cats? Trash cats are good. I don't know. Well, let's see. Are there any other common names used for these critters like that would be used for a kitty in this universe? Because that would be key. We're gonna cut that just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. Beep. Boop. Bop. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think right there. But it might be just a smidgen shorter. I mean, just one snip. I think that's it. I'm going to say that's probably it. That feels more right. Maybe I was wrong. Yeah. Right there. That seems right. If you thought that went in the floor, me too. It didn't. It landed right in my lap. Sometimes things are funny like that. Yeah, that's, I think that's the angle. Hi, Mowgli. Super long meeting this morning. Oh no, there are Sarfson, which are long, angry land deal creatures. Hi, Mowgli. Hi, possums. Hi, Mowgli. Hi, possums. I don't know about cats and quar. No, dogs and squirrels. So Fido is a dog. So Fido. Fido. Is there any, is that other than Fido, Fido, like, why is that a common name for a dog, Fido? I'm trying to think if we can figure out the naming correlation, then we would know what the equivalent would be for kitty. I feel like I thought one, but I don't. Not a sound bit. I kind of want my voice out there on the internet saying, trying to think of old terms for cats. Those are good. That's good. That's the legs. We did it. Let's lock it in. I had to think about it for a second, but that's it. That angle's right. I don't know, but Fidos usually come from Fidwog, I think. At least our militarily. Integrated militarily. Man, I don't know anything about these anteater peoples. I guess I need to look into it. There's too many games I need to look into. Not enough time. Too many games, not enough time, but now we got this guy's legs in place. Where'd your hand go, brother? Oh yeah, brother. Where'd that hand go? No, for real though. Did it fall? There's your hand. You've got your hands. You got a hand. Where's it at? Where's your hand? There's another hand. That's a leg. Face. Leg. Shield. Where the heck? Oh, there it is. Huh? Oops. Pick. Oh. Pick. I used like messenger birds, but they're squirrels. That's fun. So is it a chart that you roll on? Like it generates? Like, It's like, because if it generates, then I think maybe we could eventually, by process of elimination, figure out what, if it has other words, which one would probably be a kitty. But I don't know. Square. Cut the square off. We're just working on some leggies. I'm happy with those leggies. Those look good. Those are going to be good for what we're doing. This one is standing pretty much straight. Get out of here, you silly feet. We don't need you. Now, here are some skin sandals. Not like that, unfortunately. Went to the skate park for 4 hours yesterday. I want to go today, but it's raining. Man. I mowed yesterday, and I'm sore. My little body is just so sore and sleepy. But it's also, I think, getting ready to start raining here in a minute now. There's a storm brewing. Arg. No, it says like 12. Let's see. That's the wind. For a minute there, I was like, what the fuck? It's not raining all over the whole world. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, it's a-coming, my sweets. Storms a brewing. Mowgli, do a laser flip. What's a laser flip? How do you do a laser flip? And then do a barrel roll? Quick, do a barrel roll. That's not gonna help Pippi, please. For the love of God, quit screaming that at me. Did you guys ever play Star Fox? If you did, welcome back from the rage-induced tunnel you just went into. I just remember that very distinctly, that Pippi would just yell, do a barrel roll. And it would always be like, just like, Pippi, I'm so fucking busy right now. I don't have time for that shit. I'm pretty sure a laser flip is like a dolphin flip. That's cool. Like, now when you say a dolphin flip, so I don't know anything about skateboarding. I know a little bit about dolphins, though. Enough to know that I'm not fucking swimming with them. Ever. And, my mother-in-law wanted to go swim with dolphins, and she asked Kelly if it was something that I would be interested in. And Kelly was like, oh, absolutely not. She was like, why not? And she told her, and Mom was like, that's insane. And then she was like, fine, I'll ask him. And then my response was almost exactly verbatim what Kelly said, I would say. And she was like, okay, yeah, you're right. No, I guess I'm just not worried about that. Don't trust dolphins, man. There's no reason for you to trust them. They'll get you. I don't swim with them. Not getting me. It's kind of like having a pet chimp. It's all fun and games until they rip your fucking face off, and then you don't have a face. So anyhow, I'm pretty sure 360 degree frontside shove it with a heel flip. Shove it. I skate vert. I like ramps, but I'm working on flat ground tricks. Second slash grind. Rock to fakie, but I'm working on blunt to fakie. So many terms I don't understand, but they do sound fun. You guys could just start making things up, and I'd be like, that sounds like a real word. I believe that's a thing. That sounds impressive. I believe he's talking about something real. Let's see. Is this body? I don't think I have. So that leg is going to be running no matter what. That angle is just too steep. I don't think. No, that one. That one would work. I like that pose actually. And I think it would work with her leg. Snip, 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 snipping time. Ooh, you're getting the snip. You got it. Now the rest. Boop. Beep. Mordheim flip. Hell yeah. Mordheim flip. I like that. So what would a Mordheim flip be? The city of the damned. Is that like when you go to do a trick and then like you just fall and you fall so hard that you crack a giant fucking hole like in the earth? Like a cataclysm, and it kills everyone in the town and opens up a hell pit. Is that a Mordheim flip? She's like, I saw him. It was like a twin-tailed comet. I don't know why, but that word specifically came to my mind right before he hit the ground. Then everything went black, and I never saw again because my fucking eyes got burnt out. So that was my Tuesday. How are you all? Like that kind of a Mordheim flip? Shit. It was that one, right? Yeah, it's that one. That's a right leg. And it goes in there. Right. What? Hold on a minute here. What are we talking about? Yeah, no, okay. Okay, we gotta choose a country of origin for our quars. Koftir, Fidwog, Crusaders, Toolmore, Creve. Oh, Creven. Creven. It's Creven. Creven. I like that name a lot. It kind of reminds me of Krevlin. I'm Creven. Krevlin the Cuddler. That's okay. Yes, I don't know these. I don't. That's okay. I don't. Yes, I know these. I don't. I don't know these. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know these either. But I'm down. I'm down to help. I like Creven. That's a fun one. Craven. That's what it was. I was like, whenever that movie Craven came out, I was like, Craven the Hunter. I would jump out from behind corners and say, I'm Creveland the Cuddler. Or Krevlin. I'm Krevlin. Not Craven. Krevlin. I'm Krevlin. His cousin. Yeah, you can probably imagine our home life's pretty chaotic. I'm trying to figure out which one of these is a bitter. I think it might be that one. I think it is. I think that'll work. I don't know. Are we going to pin that? Probably not. We're probably not going to pin that one. It's a pretty big piece. I think that should hold itself in place with super glue only. That is not a good angle. It needs to be there. Yeah. We do have to drill it. I dropped my gene seed. Oh no! I've been watching Lore on Warhammer. This shit has over 300 books and 60 alone on just the Horse Heresy. Got the line infantry, light infantry, heavy sector, Cadier troops. Let's go with the heavies. I like a good heavy section. Or wait. What has a flamethrower? So would that be like a regulars? Let's make it a bunch of Quar that burn people. Possum from Creven. Is that an option? I dropped my gene seed. Oof. You drop your gene seed. Next thing you know, got sons running around everywhere. But Craveland the Cuddler. I'll be here all week. Craveland the Cuddler. Okay, that's the butt. That's the butt, all right. So yeah, somewhere around there. Oh. I think it's past 9. This lack of a vape. Throw me off my time. Yeah, it's 9:12. So yeah, I'm gonna take a slight break and go pee. But right before I do that, I'm gonna try to get this leggy finished up and glued. Let's see. Yes. Margot. I know, I'm coming. It's just, Chad, you have to go pee now. We are so late. What are you doing screaming down here for? It's time to pee. I know, I'm coming. Hold on. I know you don't have time to hold on. I don't know where she is. Silence has fallen in the basement. She's on the steps. I can hear her. She's starting to prowl. We need to cut that just a little bit more. And pull it this way. There we go. And now it should fit right where we want it. Hey! Just like that, my sweets. Last thing we need is how many seasons have they been on campaign? It's like the dog from the thing. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just like, how long has she been hanging out in here with you? I don't know, a couple hours. She was just walking around camp. She wasn't hurting nobody. Boo. Boo. Hi, princess. She said, how about 7? 7 seasons. Or 7 seasons on a campaign. Oof. Here's the jumbo. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hey, princess. All right, on that note, I think we're going to go take a bathroom break. Here's a word from our sponsor, Margot. Okay, thank you, ma'am. What is in your hair? Girl, what do you got in your hair? You crazy. Hold on one second. Okay, BRB.
Sing no litanies or praises of our names back home, but I'll be damned if I'll stand by silent while jesters claim our throne. Sped up this movie is lovesick with its own premise. Round up this flock is hope sick with happy ending. Don't deny the streets were gold, but the beggars and your holy virgins picked them clean. Oh, I could never be so bold. I'm just another leering wolf bang amongst the sheep, and we hang our heads low, all too blind to see. Just fake animals, pour out words just to speak. Sped up this movie is lovesick with its own premise. Round up this flock is hope sick with happy endings. I cannot tell what they have told, but the masses move too fast to process what they mean. Just like penitents are bold, still struggling with the noose while the vultures pick us clean. Oh, and we hang our heads low, all too blind to see. Just fake animals, pour out
Oh, and we're back. Sorry, that probably blasted you right in the air. That little magnet clip there. Sorry about that, my sweets. Okay, so Margot is like they often think she is. She surely is. Our squad friendly fire during their first season. Rookies, classic rookies. Man, I really should paint all the little thing minis that I've got from the board games. I love the thing, and that would be fun. See, the thing is, I know who I am, and I probably would put too much time into fucking with them. I think we need to clip that. That's good. And then we're going to need to drill it. Rookies. These are the rookies. Hey, that makes me think. Let's put some tunes on. You guys familiar with Tellison? I've been listening to them a lot lately. Big fan. That's good. Some good background Tellison. Yeah, we're gonna make that work. We got it. Bellechi was a casualty, and Twofeast was wounded. Oh my goodness, these names are great. Bellechi, no! Wait a minute. Oh, we shot him? We shot our own guy named Bellechi? The enemy will pay for this. We will have vengeance on Bellechi. What is that? Oh, it's Futurama. I was like, oh, okay, but it sounds like you killed him. No, he had a taste of my soup, and it was so good his heart stopped. So I've come here for revenge. Yeah, man, I love Futurama. That's good. We could have been in the trenches and they got confused. That is true. Another friendly squad blasted us. Yeah. Oh no, my phone. The whole thing just fell right out. So let's see. Where is this lady's top part of her? Yeah, that's good. We're good. No, that's right. Okay. Man, I don't know. The angle just keeps fucking up how it looks in my head. But like the way that the feet are posed, that's how you would stand. Is that flap? I need a base. There we go. Adepticon is happening right now. I know. It's. I feel like you've been asked this several times, but are you attending Adepticon? No, I am not there. It is going on right now. So, and to any homies that are there, waking up and watching, hey homies, hope you're having fun. Hope you're making good life decisions and being safe. Oh dang! I thought there was another week until. No, yeah, it's right now. And Ben from Goonhammer. Last we talked, I was like, yeah, that should be going live. I don't know when. But yeah, so essentially, he pretty much just had a bunch of stuff going on. Which, yeah, I get it, dude. No worries, man. But he said pretty much this week he was working on getting it all layout and all that kind of stuff. But this weekend it will go live for anyone who missed me talking about that earlier. And I'm really excited about that. Goonhammer's pretty big. That's like mainstream Warhammer and like tabletop gaming stuff. And where it started as just like, oh hey, an interview about like my kind of stuff in relation to what he was working on, I guess. My responses and the back and forth, it kind of led to, I believe, is going to be the start of a whole new series. So I'm honored to be the artist that gets to kick that off. So that's fun. So yeah, I'm feeling good about that. Yeah, I really like those legs are good. Those legs are good. Essentially want them to be like standing back, because I mean, if you're holding up a 5-foot long shotgun, like a sawed-off that is 5 feet long, that's crazy. That's so fucking big. You would have to brace to fire that thing, real hard. You gotta really brace it. Maybe. Ooh. Last one's the charm, my sweets. That's it. If the music is too loud, please let me know and I will turn it down, by the way. Also, I need to keep my fucking hands right here so you can see what I'm doing. Eli, quit working off the side. She's like, okay, we'll move your shit, dog. Okay. Talison's so fucking good. I like the one that is a cube. You roll it like dice. What's everyone's favorite Bakugan? I don't know what Bakugan is. Sorry, 1 second. Oh man, I have no idea. I don't know anything about this. This is a whole new world for me, Possum. Anything look like a cat? Probably that one. Yeah, there's some pretty silly ones. I am not familiar. I like the one that is a cube you roll like a dice. That's fun. I'm not familiar with that. Gonna have to pull this out. Oh no, you're gonna lose your foot with it. That's okay. So one there. Okay. Let's drill in a little bit deeper. There's a space in my head, built up with books and dusty ornaments. Hey, teddy bear. Yeah, that's sick. That's gonna be good. So we need one more leg. Is this it? No, that's a crazy pose. That's insane. It's not gonna be that one. Might be this one. It's this one. Hey, teddy bear. Did you just slink into the spray booth? What you doing in there, champ? Dad, you forgot to zip this. Hey, teddy bear. You gonna sit in your chair? Do you want to sit in your chair? Wink. That guy sure does wink a lot. Very kissy too. Loves to give kisses. And get kisses. I raised him to like kisses. What the fuck? Is this the wrong foot? Did I grab the wrong foot? Yeah, I think I fucking did. Wait a minute. No? Maybe? Yeah, that looks kind of crazy. What? Eli, what are you doing? Yeah, those knees are fucking like... We can fix that, but... No, it might be... That's it, yeah. We just need to straighten the knee. Yeah, that's good. The angle of all the leg here threw me off. But we can get what we want to do with it. Right, Theo? A Dragapult. Okay, fine. Pokemon. I'll go first. Growlithe. Too many to name. What's your current favorite? Wait, no, it's definitely Dragapult or starter. Okay, favorite starter? Easy. Bulbasaur. Favorite Pokemon? I really like Nidoking. And I really like Scyther. Those are probably my two favorite. But yeah, starter. Always. Always Bulbasaur. Now that one I know. Now, only, and I stand firm on this though, if you want me to talk Pokemon with you, we're talking 250. Like, that's it. I don't know anything beyond the first original, like, Gold, Silver, or like Heart Gold. So, well, no, let me rephrase that, because Heart Gold, Silver, they started to introduce all the other ones back in, like Platinum and Diamond. Those were there too. I know the first 250 pretty well. I fancy your pants. My heart is aching for you. Aching for you. Aching for you. A little bit of super glue done stuck to my little hands. That's fine. No super glue never hurt nobody except when it chemical burns you. Okay, yeah, there we go, babies. Now that looks like someone who's ready to shoot you with a fucking punt gun with that stance. We'll just have to get the thighs right. That needs to The important thing to know is that Dragapult is a Ghost Dragon stealth fighter jet that fires its unevolved forms. I missed that whenever you first said that. So, well, Dragapult is that's pretty good. So Hitmonlee, that was a play on Bruce Lee, right? Is Hitmonchan a play on Jackie Chan? Because if that's the case, that's not anything like Jackie Chan. I don't think. Unless there's another Chan that, like... God, I hope that's it. And I hope that it's just nothing like Jackie Chan. No, I'm sure I'm misunderstanding that, though. That's probably a common surname. And it probably has another meaning, which is probably the way we went with Hitmon. But at the same time, it sounds pretty much like where I would assume that would be derived from. Pretty on the nose. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, like I remember thinking that was the case, that they were references to Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. And again, I just don't remember Jackie Chan boxing very much. I just remember him drunken mastering through life, and that's why I love Jackie Chan. But yeah, you would think that Hitmonchan due to my love of Jackie Chan, would be higher on the list. But that's not the case. I also like Lickitung a lot. Lickitung's fun. Why? Abra, of course. Abra's great. Eevee Evolutions, I'm a Jolteon fan. That's kind of my go-to. I like Sandshrew a lot, too. Thank you, Bone. Thank you, Bone's great. I like a lot of Pokemons. Umbreon's great, too. I'm pretty sure that's just an English language thing. His name was Angry Jackie Chan. Okay, so that's what I was thinking. I was like, that sounds like something I've read, but also that sounds completely fucking crazy and insane. Like, I don't think that's true. Like, thinking about it longer than a few seconds. As a child, it's like, oh yeah, perfectly. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. As an adult, though, it's just like, I don't know if that makes sense. I would say that the word Chan probably has a lot of other references than just Jackie Chan. Insert Jackie Chan. Getting rid of these mold lines. There's no mold lines on there. You know what I mean. Just gotta take them off. Beep boop bop. Wait a minute. Where the hell did my... There it is. You okay, Dan? Oh my goodness. That little boy is just asleep. I don't know if you can see him or not. There he is. He's just sleeping in his little chair like a little baby. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the original name is just like a Japanese word for boxer, I think. Oh, well then that makes absolutely more sense. And that tracks way more than just like, it's Jackie Chan. Yeah, there we go. We might need to... Yeah, we're going to have to pin those. And this. Yeah. And we're going to need to cut this because we're changing the angle. So the leg's not going to be as thick there anymore. It will still be thick there, but we're going to need to thicken it up on our own. I'm not going to rely on that. I think if I did, it would end up being too thick if I go to try add more of a top. So, also that belt's going to go. So we are now just going to completely shave almost every bit of detail off of this model. Yeah, Leafeon. I'm not familiar with Leafeon. In French, it's Tignon, which is Mike Tyson in slang for punch. Well, that's good. That's good. Man, Mike Tyson. What's Mike Tyson up to these days? Hopefully good stuff. Hopefully he's doing good things. Hopefully he's doing okay. Not doing anything nightmarish. It's fun that I have to say that about people these days. Mike Tyson. Remember when he just kind of disappeared and then showed back up with that tattoo on his face? I didn't see that coming. Very good podcast as far as I've seen him. He just had that match against the Jake Paul guy. Rigged. Mike Tyson. Was it Mike Tyson Punch Out or was that George Foreman? Who had the Punch Out game? I'm pretty sure it was Mike Tyson, but I don't remember. It could have been George Foreman. I don't remember. That's gonna drive me crazy until I remember it. Fuck, that game though is so funny. Playing that with Sam during COVID, and him just getting so angry because I would just play. I don't remember who it was. George Foreman liked the grill. That was Mike Tyson. Okay, so yeah, the Punch Out, or like, yeah, Mike Tyson's knockout. Yeah, it was. Of course, he's the most OP character because it's his game. But Sam was getting so angry about it because he was like trying to play anything else, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna be Mike Tyson. It was just very good, very funny. Because it's like so not even pretending to be balanced. Like he's just a very, very OP character in that game. And I really thought that was funny. Before they stripped the name years later. Those grills aren't called George Foreman? Those grills are not George Foreman the man anymore? You know, I know a thing or two about George Foreman grills. Wait, did they have a multiplayer? Yeah, there was one that you could box each other. It was 2-player, you could box each other, and holy fuck, that game was very funny to play, like decades later, because yeah, it was just ridiculously how OP George Foreman is, or whoever, Mike Tyson, whoever it is that the game is named after. They are just God mode. It's not even remotely fair. Like you just let them punch you a whole bunch, and then you just like 3 punches, they're dead. Sam just kept getting so angry. Because it's just not even pretending to be fair. And I think that is just a very, very funny way to market a game. Oh yeah, he's just 3 hits, they're down. Every game. Old fighting games are fun. I like a good side scroll. Which woman goes to the shit? Yeah, dude. Nah, Punch Out. Punch Out. Yeah, so is Mike Tyson Punch Out? Yeah, we've got like a little Raspberry Pi that has just an obscene amount of old games on it. So yeah, that could be, there could be a couple issues. Maybe that wasn't the way it was designed. That would be amazing if that's what they changed. If like that's not the intention, but someone was like, I'm gonna put the time into making Mike Tyson the god he should have been in that game. I need someone to play the original confirm. Sorry, Theodore. Yeah, just like, Dad, are you kidding me? Why are you being so loud? The mole heads. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that wasn't too unentertaining this morning, but we got some progress done. Hands, little hands. These are for the nuns. Leader, hand, arm. I need to put that arm in. None, 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 none. Flamer pretty much is ready for green stuff and clay. This one needs the arms. Same here. Okay. Yeah, no, I think now anytime Nintendo ports Mike Tyson's Punch Out, it's just Punch Out now. What the? Well, I wonder if it's like, did he, how does that work? How do you just Punch Out? So like when it like loads now, does it say? I wonder if Super Punch Out had multiplayer. I never played the NES one. I don't know which one it is. I just know that the game was named after a boxer, and that they made the choice to make him the most brutal. No. Yeah. I might turn that music down just a little bit. Sorry, guys. I wonder if Super Punch Out multiplayer. Okay. Yep. Got fur. A little bit of fuzz stuck to my fingertips. Super glue. Okay. Well, let's do. That arm's gonna need to be made, which means that we don't need this little peg in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. This is actually repurposing an old cultist from my Black Legion army as the basis. I like the body shape. I think it does a good job as a pathetic pilgrim. Okay. So, yeah, it's just Punch Out, and the final boss is not called Mike Tyson. I'm like, damn! That's some bullshit. Not that I'm like, I don't know, is there a reason, like, is there, oh yeah, it's because he did blank, 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 and it's terrible. It's just like, well, yeah, that'd be fine then, I understand. But if it's just like licensing, or I've not really kept up with Mike Tyson. I don't know what he's doing other than the face tattoos. I think one time he bit a guy's ear. Isn't that thing? I like that. That's fun. It's kind of crazy. I'm not condoning biting people. Just make that real clear as well. I'm not condoning it though. Yeah. Got our little arm for the shield. too long. Maybe he hadn't taken a bite out of that dude's ear yet. Ah, okay, chill. Yeah, that was my thing. Or just general licensing stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, getting your ear bit would suck. Like getting a piece of your ear bitten. That would suck a lot. I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't want it to happen personally. Elbow. Yeah, there we go. I'm thinking that's good. Gotti. So this needs to bend that way. Yeah. I would think just general licensing stuff. That would be my bet. That seems to be the most typical thing across the board for every reason, for anything being like, oh, this is different now. It's like, oh yeah, the licensing changed. Now you'll never be able to watch Evangelion again. Unless you pay Jeff Bezos every time you want to watch it. He owns the DVDs. He's not the only ones. What's the matter, Shinji? Don't you want to kiss a girl on the anniversary of your mom's death? No, Jeff Bezos, I don't. Where the fuck did this hand go, Jeff? Come on. Is that the hand? No. Well, maybe this is how we end it, my sweets. Oh, wait, no, it's right here. Ha ha ha. Give me back the original dub, you fucking cowards. Yeah, exactly. You fucking cowards. Kuwaru is kind of like a Cheshire Cat, in a way. Almost dropped that. Well, we're going to change this song because I don't want to feel sad today. I just don't. I won't do it. And I think it might be time for us to part. Yeah, it's 9:58, so we're going to go ahead and stop this music right there. No, Steven, I don't want to hear the saddest song in the world. Not right now. But I do want to put that little arm right there. Because that looks good. Woohoo! Almost. That was tricky. That's going to be good. That's a good angle. Right there. Bounce. That's it. Yeah. Alrighty. I don't know if you can see that or not. I've been just taking around with over here on this side. But yeah, no, I think we got the angle. So the shield's going to go about there. Yep, ooh, I got it. We got it. Shotgun goes through the little slot in there. Trench shield, baby. So yeah, thank you guys so much for keeping me busy and hanging out. Possum, Mowgli, I think it's just you guys. I don't think there's anybody else in here today. No, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. I say it every time. I'll say it again. Your time is the most valuable thing you got. In fact, you spend any of it all with me, means the world to me. So thank you. Goodbye, smooch, 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 kiss, 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 my sweets. Yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Have fun. If you're tuning in from Adepticon, have fun. Non-Adepticon crew represent, baby. Still at home. Getting shit done, though. Getting shit done. Yeah, until then, yeah, take care of yourselves and each other. Sit pretty, always be proud of who you are. Thank you. And I will see you guys on Monday. There is a new podcast going live on Sunday called Fresh Meat. We'll also be recording the next episode of it. John's doing that. I'm not sure. I'll probably post something about the Discord. Post something about it in the Discord. But yeah, until then, bye my friends. Bye my sweets. Take care.
I gotta meet